Good afternoon, welcome to another episode of Mikey Makes. This afternoon I'm going to be making a very short video on how to make Italian tomato sauce. This is the sort of sauce that you can use on, for example, meatballs, which I'm going to be making in the next video. Anyway, it's ever so simple. All you need is some tomatoes. I've actually elected to use tomato passata, which is like tomatoes that have had the shit beaten out of them and they've been sieved and it's snotty. I've got some celery. You don't have to, but I think it makes it taste better. Got some very, very finely chopped onions, and I'm going to use a few sliced green olives. What's up with you?
You don't have to talk some shit. Passata's finally sieved. Not had the crap. Yeah, no, because it's had the crap beaten out
of it. It has had the crap beaten out of it. And we haven't got any fresh herbs or anything, so I'm using some Italian seasoning and some olive oil, and I've got some garlic paste. If Laura will shut up, we'll get round to it. So, what is so funny? Right. So a bit of a slug of olive oil in the frying pan. Then put the frying pan on. And I'm going to put in the onions. What now? That was a medium chopped onion, a medium onion that was chopped up, by the way. Although, as you'll see, the quantities aren't terribly relevant. Well, they are relevant, but they're not terribly
important.
The exact quantities isn't terribly important, right? So I haven't got any fresh garlic.
Don't keep saying what you haven't got. You sound like a pig in Muppet.
So
just say I'm choosing.
I'm cheating. I've chosen to use Idle Bastard garlic puree in a tube. And actually, this bit is going to take, not very long, but it's going to take a couple of minutes, which will be a bit boring. So if you cut off, we'll come back to this in a couple of minutes' time.
Alright, we have a cup of tea. We're on.
So they've been fried for a little while. They're just going translucent. We don't really want to burn them, and we don't want them to go too brown. But we want to let them start to soften.
Are you sure that's done long enough?
Yeah. Now, into that I'm going to add my tomato.
Nice. Using any tins?
Well, we'll see what quantities we end up with. I did say it wasn't terribly
yeah, well, I can have it during the week, you see.
Okay.
It's just putting fairy liquid in it.
So that's the tomatoes added. I'm also going to sling in the celery. That was like 3 or 4 bits finely chopped up.
I don't like celery. Really.
I'm also going to put in a good slack handful.
Go on. And another bit. Yeah. Herbs.
And I'm going to put in my sliced olives.
What colour?
Those ones are green.
They're looking at your back mostly.
And I've just found a little bit of red wine that was going to waste, so I've slung that in.
Sling it. There's some stuff in the bin and out in the recycling bin if you want to sling that in.
And we are going to need more tomatoes, I think. I don't think there was enough tomato there.
Tomato alert. Go on then.
So I'm going to add some tomatoes and we'll come back when it's been stewing for a little while. We'll let it stew for a bit.
Alright.
Right, it wasn't actually tomato enough, so I've got some tomatoes and I'm slinging those into the mix as well. And I've added some black pepper, and then I'm also going to put some salt.
I can't see that because you didn't see the pig at all because you're right in the way of the pig. Yeah, show the salt pig. Not
and
showing
then
the
we're just
salt.
going to let it bubble away for a quarter of an hour or 20 minutes, and we'll come back and we'll have a look at it then. Okay, it's been simmering away. Do you want to come and have a look, Jonesy?
Yeah.
It's been simmering away for only about 10 minutes so far. I've also added about a tablespoonful of muscovado light brown sugar, and that's what it looks like. All we're doing really now is letting it bubble away and reduce, soften the celery and all the other bits and pieces. So we'll come back when it's ready.
Right. And the sugar, Jonesy, doesn't that bring out the sweetness and flavour of the tomatoes?
No idea at all. The salt helps to sweeten it, ironically, apparently. but it can be a little bit bitter, so we gave it a tiny little bit of brown sugar. Now what?
I can't say I've got no. You're mad.
And this lot, by the way,
Free.
have a look over here. This is for the meatballs, and this is for the meatballs.
That's for the meatballs.
Which we're doing in a minute. So anyway, you can go away now, and we'll come back when this is done.
All right.
So this has been simmering away. I don't know whether you want to come and have a look at it.
Yeah.
You can see the consistency's changed. It's not quite as runny as it was. And it's bloody warm. No, it's nice.
Yeah, well, give us a bit then.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah, it's nice. I'm doing all the... Hang on.
So, that's the tomato sauce.
Oh, that is lush.
And we'll be using that shortly on some
That is
meatballs.
seriously
If
lush.
you want to see how to make the meatballs, come back for the next episode. So,